So the girls is mad because Quad is no longer married to Medicine. But even though Quad has not been married to Medicine for the last, what, 5, 6 years, Quad is married to Medicine. Want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, on you, want you on this. Shawty, come and swing my way.
See, nah, because if you really rock with my content, consider joining a bandit gang for real, for real. I mean, I'm now offering channel memberships here on YouTube now to make it easier for all of y'all to join in on the fun. Now, this is going to grant you access to early uploads, extended videos, and exclusive content like deep dives, story times, studio sessions, live streams, cooking videos, all that and more, as well as major discounts on personal readings and whatnot. Just click the join button next to the subscribe button and choose a tier of your liking. Now, I'm still offering Patreon as an alternate way of supporting, but it's really your choice. I mean, I'm just a big girl trying to make it in this big world, you know. So if you got the coin, then baby, spend it. Okay. And if not, I mean, I guess that's cool too. We still gonna make it do what it do with the regular YouTube content. But just know you missing out, girl. Now don't say I ain't told you so.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the Chi-Chi, the Kiki, the internet bull.
What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Chi-Chi, and we are back for another Let's Talk About It. And girl, we got to talk about it real quick because I'm not going to keep y'all here long. It's going to be real quick. It's going to be real to the point, okay? Because I don't even know how much of y'all watch the show. I mean, I feel like I'm the only one. That's why I'll be posting views on the main thing, another here, there. But listen, we got to get into Married to Medicine because some bombshell news has dropped about Married to Medicine, and honestly, I feel a way about it. I feel a way about it. Like I said in the intro, how are y'all mad that Quad is not married to Medicine? But Quad literally is married to Medicine. Okay, like let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because last time I checked, Married to Medicine season what season we on? Season 10 has been filming for about a month or two before Quad even showed up. But they made sure to include Quad in the first episode. Let's talk about it. Married to Medicine had already been filming at least 4 to 8 weeks before Quad even showed up on the TV screen. But the producers made sure to go ahead and cut out everything before Quad had came back while Quad was still negotiating her contract. They made sure to cut out all of that footage and only use certain scenes as flashbacks just so that we could speed Quad's entrance up along a little bit. Now, if that's not Married to Medicine, then I don't know what is. But listen, before we go ahead and do a deep dive into this real quick, go ahead and like the video.
Nothing for free. I cuss a lot. Bitch, I'm a queen. Not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta send that check down. You wanna be forever, you gotta send that check down. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this tweet. So, like I said, this is going to be real quick and to the point because it was a couple of days ago that I had saw that Quad had posted. Well, actually, a fan had said something, and then Quad was like, "Oh, I'm only gonna be around for 2 more episodes, and then I'm gonna be out." And then another person had, tweeted Quad, and then she gave an even longer response. Okay, so the post that we're getting into it says, "Honey, you are the season into that show. Know that they've removed you. It's just bland. Toya and Simone think they're the it girls now." And Quad had to come back, and her response was, "I'll be there for 2 more episodes. Then they asked me to leave in episode 7 for the rest of the season in the most humiliating way. I'm not a hater, and I respect all of the beautiful ladies of Married to Medicine, friend or foe. So all of the it girls can show y'all how it they really are." Now listen, because the blogs was posting clips from tonight's episode where there's going to be a whole sit down between Toya, Simone, Jackie, and Heavenly, right? So I'm actually going to bring up a clip of Toya and the girls talking.
Serene, it is the idea. It doesn't make sense here because go Serene, it is the ideal girls trip. Let me just go straight to it. The bottom line is us going to Napa. It doesn't make sense for Quad to be there because it's business, number one. I'm meeting with the VPs and for real deal VPs of Kendall Jackson. And I really and truly want it to be that they see us in a positive light. And at the funeral home, when she went around to each one of you asking you to accept her back.
If you are willing today to let it ride out, I don't give a damn what you said about me.
There was never an apology of anything that she had did wrong to anyone.
None of us. The resurrection event really left a bad taste in my mouth. And not just formaldehyde.
Simone,
Quad?
there was a point in time that you and I had a very close-knit relationship.
Understand how y'all fall out. Like, literally, I don't get it.
When I look back on every situation that we've ever kikied, as she liked to say, it's always been at the expense of me. Quad has done some things that it's hard to forget.
It's in a poor apartment.
I ain't been nothing but a friend to you.
Nothing but a friend.
Can you keep a house? Can you keep a house? You might as well get a mobile home and a double wide because you stay on
the only
move.
mobile home I've ever been in is outside. Then you counter and go on social media and call my husband a bitch and you join up. I've tried and tried with Quad. It's been 10 years. Like, you can't make this. Where do we stand with her?
I've been a sister to Quad. However, when she has different people in her life or whatever she's got going on, she abandons the relationship. So how close could it be? And no hard feelings. I still love her. If she was there for me, if she needed anything, I swear to God, I'd be there. Quad does not actually reach out to anyone one-on-one in this group anymore. She had Phaedra, she no longer needed me. And she kind of cut me off.
I don't want any more theatrics. Obviously, the way I've been communicating with Quad has not been effective.
It's not working.
It's not working.
Agreed.
There needs to be a conversation held where the three of you are going to state the case to her. We need to hold her accountable and say, you know what, this is your last trip.
Am I hearing you say Quad should go to Napa?
I mean, I think good friends try to keep all of us together.
Right. Bringing Quad on a trip is about allowing Quad another chance for accountability.
I feel like I should call Phaedra. And since Phaedra has been bringing her to all the events, she should bring her. That way it doesn't
That's
seem...
how you get it done. You own it, you fix it, and you move forward.
We're giving her an opportunity to be a sister, right? But we need to make sure that she's genuine from the beginning.
Well, we got it. We got a plan.
We just need to set the tone.
Absolutely.
We do going forward. You know what I mean?
Power for
This
the core.
is a core.
Yeah.
set the
core
foundation.
four. Can we get a t-shirt?
Okay, so y'all heard of him. The girls are trying to get rid of Quad. It just is what it is. The girls are trying to get rid of Quad. They're tired of Quad. They're tired of Quad. They're tired of Quad. They're tired of Quad. Now listen, Quad has her flaws. Quad has her flaws. This is not the first time that we've seen the girls be like, okay, Quad, you don't reach out. Okay, Quad, you know, you got the sisterhood circle and then you treat us like crap. Okay, Quad. Okay, Quad. But I just want to put some things in a perspective. Them girls have been trying to get Quad out of this group forever. First of all, Jackie don't even like Quad like that at all, really. Simone and Quad been at odds, honestly, since they fell out. Toya has not liked Quad, really, honestly, since the beginning, but definitely since Quad became single, because Toya was the main one saying, I don't feel comfortable having Quad around, being single around our men. And ever since then, Toya has had an issue with Quad. Now, when it came to last season and the whole house robbery situation, Quad has said multiple times, Dr. Heavenly has said multiple times, and for whatever reason, they keep trying to play out this storyline on TV, or at least Toya does, but nobody's actually including the footage of Heavenly and Quad and other people, like including Carrie, who has gone on a limb and said, listen, Quad didn't start that rumor. Everybody has mentioned the rumor, including Jackie. It's just that Quad is the only one that picked up steam because of her relationship with Toya. But everybody talked about the rumor. Quad did not start the rumor. The rumor came from Anila, I believe, or somebody else, but it had something to do with Anila. And basically, it was told to Quad from Carrie. But this all stemmed from Carrie and Anila, not Quad. Now, today in 2024, Toya is now friends with Quad and Elite. I'm sorry, she's now friends with Anila and Carrie again. But yet she's still mad at Quad. Why? Because if it's really about the house situation, then why are you still mad at her? And then, like the receipt showed, well, y'all couldn't see the receipts, but 2 seasons ago, when Quad got her apartment, Toya came into it like talking ish about it, which is why Quad ended up going off and calling her a mannequin and telling her to go pose in the hallway, go pose in the corner. So it's like their relationship has always been contentious. I don't believe Jackie actually likes Quad. I don't. I feel like Simone could take or leave her. I feel like Toya has never liked her. And I feel like all of that considered, Quad has made it easy to say, I'm just going to show up. I'm going to do what I got to do for work. And I'm going to bounce. Y'all are my work friends, but we're not friends like that in real life, which is why it makes it so easy for her to leave. Like, because all I keep hearing is, okay, Quad, why don't you call us after this, that, and the third? But the phone works 2 ways. Are y'all calling her? Now, granted, Quad has been through a lot these last couple of years. She's been through a lot. She's lost like 3 people. Like 3 people. She had her brother pass away. Then she had the child that she was looking after, pass away in her home, in her pool. Like, she's going through a lot. And none of that has made a storyline. None of that has made TV. I don't know if she asked them to keep it offline, keep it off the show or what. But, like, they should be reaching out more to her around this time. They should be. Now, again, I can get trust me, I can get the other side of, okay, well, the sister soul circle girls, you that seems like your real friendships, but it's like, okay, again, are y'all showing up as a friend for her? Because if not, then no wonder she looks at that talk show that she had as being her real friend group. Because if y'all are not showing up for her daily or however often as her real friend, then of course, of course, y'all are just my work people. Now, Heavenly, because Heavenly is the type where it's like she can take or leave friendships as long as she got her man. That's really all she cares about, because based off of what she's always said, she didn't really grow up with friends and sisterhoods like that, you know what I mean? And she had a contentious relationship with her mother and with her sister, so for her it's neither here nor there with friendships, so she doesn't necessarily mind going months or weeks without talking to Quiet, because she, like, at the end of the day, she's always going to choose Damon and choose her man over any friendship. Okay, she'll choose Dr. Damon Daddy. Okay, Dr. Daddy Dame and Dr. Damon Daddy over this Married to Medicine bullshit any day. You know what I'm saying? But I do kind of feel a way about how, like, Quiet and Heavenly are supposed to be the closest, but, like, even with Heavenly, Quiet, you're not even reaching out to her. Like, that's crazy and that's insane to me. But what I don't like is how everybody's trying to bring Mariah back into the equation. Like, I feel like, and a lot of people have said this on Twitter, but I also kind of agree. I feel like very much like Real Housewives of Potomac season 5. I feel like a lot of people did not watch Married to Medicine from the beginning. I feel like a lot of people have joined into the Marriage to Medicine kingdom, in the last couple of years. Kind of like people started only watching Real Housewives of Potomac after Monique, fought and got kicked off. Like, because it doesn't make sense. Like, everybody's like, oh, where's Mariah? Where's Mariah? They icing out Quad just like how they iced out Mariah. No. See, Mariah was iced out, what was that, like season 2 or 3? But then she took a season off and she came right back. And then Mariah only left like season 8, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago. But like, Mariah was iced out, but then took a season off and then she came right back to the show. So that's not valid, because if she was iced out, then she would have been gone. I mean, I remember her for real getting iced out, like, on camera on the show, and that was the first time I was physically seeing it happen, like, in real time on the show. But like, she got iced out, she left, and then she came back. I think people forget that. Because when it comes to Quiet, everybody's like, oh, this is why Mariah need to be brought back. Da, 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 da. No, not necessarily. I mean, Mariah had her cute shade and whatnot, but like Mariah is not that key of a player to where her being back on Married to Medicine is gonna completely change the show. Like, I feel like y'all get y'all favorites and then, or y'all hit somebody's trauma story because you know you got the whole Nene and Mariah suing Bravo and oh, as a black woman and protect us. And I feel like y'all hit people's sob story or y'all have y'all faves and then y'all just be thinking that they make a show or that they're a key role. No, for the last time, Mariah, the only reason why Mariah is not on Married to Medicine is because of this. Mariah may have created Married to Medicine, but they gave her the opportunity to either be the producer or be on the show with a vanity title. Mariah Huck just knew she was going to be the Nene of the show. She was going to be the Beyonce of the girls, and she was going to be the center star. So she said, F that producer tag and the actual producer work, and just give me a vanity title, and I want to be on the show. And that is a fact. That comes from people on production that have said, no, Mariah was production. She created this show, but she sold away her rights because she went on the show and decided to take a vanity title instead because she thought she was about to be the breakout star. And then years later want to do this whole protect black women. Oh, Andy and Bravo is so racist and come protect me and come help me. No, you thought you was about to be that it girl, and now you realize you ain't shit girl, and now you trying to fight back for your position and for your money. No. So, I mean, I'm sorry to hear what's going on with Quad right now, but what we're not about to do is be like, oh, bring Mariah back when the girls didn't even like Mariah either. Toya's relationship to Mariah was only because of spite with Quad. She did not like Mariah like that. Do y'all not remember they fought the first season? I'm sorry, Mariah and Toya did not like each other. They only became friends to spite Quad. Other than that, they had nothing in common to talk about. Just like Simone and Toya didn't really F with each other until Quad had a falling out with everybody. And so everybody started aligning against Quad. Again, it's like some people just new to the show and just coming around the last few seasons. But Mariah coming back to the show is not going to do anything for the show at all. Just like Phaedra being on the show ain't doing anything. And that brings me to my other point. Because I don't like how comfortable they feel with icing out Quad. And basically, because Quad is literally saying, like, listen, I'm only be on 2 more episodes. And then after that, you're not going to see me the rest of the season. And to me, that is some straight BS. Because without Quad this season, what would we have had? The whole reason why Sweet Tea is on this show is because of Quad. Sweet Tea would not have worked on this season without Quad because we needed Quad's reaction. Quad was the missing link. Quad created Dr. Gregory. Quad created Sweet Tea. Quad created this storyline. We needed Quad. And now we're going to bring Quad on for a couple of episodes just until Sweet Tea gets married. And then we're going to fake have a problem with her to ice her out. Like, come on now. It's season 10. Y'all already know how Quad is. And again, y'all know she just went through 3 major deaths in her immediate family back to back. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Like, I'm not trying to make every excuse in the book for her because, again, Quad, if you a trash friend, then you just a trash friend. But at the end of the day, does Quad show up to work? Yes, she does. She does. She shows up and she works. But whatever personal feelings y'all got to the side of that, like, oh, it's unfair that, you know, we real friends in real life, but she don't want to be a real friend in real life, so we don't want her on the show, period. No. Because why does every other show get to do that? Look at Real Housewives of Potomac. Ain't none of them friends. All the light-skinned girls friends, and then you got Karen, Giselle. I'm sorry, then you got Karen, Karen, Candace, and Wendy. That's in an alliance. And they still try to make it work. But I don't like this whole let's ice Quad out because she no longer fits the group because she's not part of the actual sisterhood. It's Quad showing up to work. Quad showed up with multiple iconic scenes this season. She showed up to work. As long as she's working, that's all that needs to matter. All of this icing out and all, it's childish. It's childish. Don't use me and bring me on for a storyline and then try to kick me off the show, period, because now you feel like you got Phaedra and now you about to get all the Real Housewives of Atlanta old viewers and you don't need Quad to bring in the drama and bring in the draw because now you got Phaedra and I could be replaced. No, I don't like nothing about it. I don't like nothing. I still don't like Phaedra on the show. I don't. And you can tell that the cast don't either. Well, at least Jackie don't. Because every time Phaedra is in her stunts and shows back, Jackie is just looking at her like, girl, The Real Housewives antics does not work on Married to Medicine. It just does not translate well. It doesn't. From the funeral to the hired ass, fake ass butler to, you know, the whole wedding shenanigans, like what you bringing Johnny there. Like, come on now. Like, it's just forced. It's forced. She does not fit into this group. We about 5-6 episodes and we still don't know shit about Phaedra. Her boyfriend ain't even on screen and not going to appear in the season. Like, it's very clear that Phaedra is the cash grab of the season. And I feel like for y'all to trade in Quad and her salary and all of this, that, and the third, after y'all made Quad sit for months. Quad was sitting for at least 2 months negotiating her contract while they had already been filming the season. Only to then bring in Quad episode 1. That says a lot. Y'all had already filmed multiple episodes, but then decided to act like the season suddenly started filming once Quad was ready to film, even though it had been filming already for the prior 2 months before that. That says to me that you need Quad. So for the cast to then turn around and then try to ice her out after we done used and sucked her dry for this Sweet Tea and Greg storyline, I don't know. I'm sorry. Put y'all pride and y'all feelings to the side about how you feel about Quad. Just on a human or production, that's effed up. That's effed up. And Phaedra does not fit on the show. I don't understand how we go from Phaedra can be accused of, you know, spreading rumors about somebody sexually raping somebody and having a sex dungeon. Like, how is that person who had these rape allegations or who spread rape allegations, why is that person allowed to be on a show with credible doctors? Think about how that makes sense on paper for a second. Just like how when Quad was talking about earlier, like, how is everybody in this group comfortable enough to be around my ex who abused me and I went through domestic violence with, and all of y'all knew this. Like, why is everybody okay with production casting this person back on this TV show? And not only that, but he got his new bitch on the show and y'all smiling and giggling all up in her face. Think about what that does to me. And then y'all want me to come around and call y'all and text y'all and be all jolly and sisterhood? No, this ain't no sisterhood. Y'all kicking it with my friend's new bitch. I'm sorry, y'all kicking it with my ex's new girl. The same ex who put hands on me and y'all knew that. And then production, you shady as fuck casting this person solely for me and her to go at it. Production, you shady as fuck for casting my ex. Knowing what he did to me. Because I said it on y'all set. I don't know, man. I can't be the only one that found all of this weird. But definitely listen. Let me know all what you thought about this. Comment down below with your opinion. As if I give a fuck. And definitely make sure that you stream my music as if you give a fuck. All right. I love each and every one of y'all. Allegedly in HD audio. Make sure you hit the join button next to subscribe and to my name. Hit the join button. Join the channel memberships. I still got the Patreon going, but join the channel memberships. Okay. If it's easier for you. I love each and every one of y'all. HD audio, allegedly, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and go to my website, thealonasouls.com, to book your personal reading.
Booty congregation, put that booty in rotation, break your back out.